What is up, everybody? Welcome to another fresh take. Vicky, how are you today?
I am good. How are you?
I am making it. So we're here for another episode recap discussion, however you want to call it, of Miss Marvel episode number 5, entitled "Time and Again." And this one we hang out with Aisha for a good chunk of the episode. And this is not a long episode; it's only like 40 minutes long. So Um, yeah, I got some thoughts on that. But before I do that, Vicky, is there anything that you liked about this episode?
Um, I just like the overall, I guess, pacing. But okay, I'm about to say something I didn't like. I like the overall pacing up to a point. I enjoyed the interaction, seeing Aisha, settle down, and she was like, yeah. So it seems like she never at any point in time ever intended to really get them back to their home. Like
Yeah,
I don't think she ever intended that. So
yeah, that was the thing. Like, I love that. The once again, the strength of the show, the side characters. I love like her little that little 10-15 minutes we got with her.
hmm
Because it was like, okay, yeah, I got the feeling that yeah, she wasn't trying to go back, and then she messed around and fell in love and had a kid, and like then she really didn't want to go back. So it was like, okay, that's kind of interesting. It's an interesting contrast. I'll put it like that. Um, I thought the pacing was pretty good in this episode too, and I thought that they did a good job of not really fleshing out the whole the whole backdrop, but giving a little history of like the whole British occupation, and basically it in not so blatant words, pretty much showing the British as some douchebags, basically, for how that whole situation went down.
hmm
Um, I thought they did a pretty interesting job of just giving some you know backdrop to how that situation affected a lot of the people there, especially like in the countryside and stuff like that. I thought they did a good job with that. Now, as far as things that I didn't really like about this, I think this episode felt a little bit out of place. Like it probably should have came earlier in the season. And
no, I think the episode was fine where it was. I think the last 3 minutes or whatever, 5 minutes with
mhm,
Bruno and what's the guy's name?
Cameron,
Cameron. I feel like shouldn't have happened. It felt like
it should have been
how
on
like
the next
it felt
episode.
like it should have been the season finale. It should have been the mom sacrifices herself, like Cameron, whatever, dies, whatever. And
Hmm.
then that should have been the end. They had like the Kamala's mom was like, oh, blah blah blah, you're the late girl, yada yada. And the grandma was like, I told you our family was magical, yada 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 yada, whatever.
Yeah.
It was like the perfect ending right there. Season finale. You saw that Cameron, whatever, got his little powers, and you were like, oh, okay, that can be for season 2, how that fleshes out.
Hmm.
We did not need to see him again. We did not need to see Bruno again. We didn't need to see any of that. Like that was like, wait a minute, no, like that should have been a season finale right there. To have this other part made the pacing weird. It made it out of place. It's like that should have been the a little teaser during the credits. They're like, oh
Oh,
no,
okay.
now he got Bruno caught up in this mess. That could have been a teaser in the credits for next season. It just didn't feel right at the end. Like
Well,
it did amazing, and then it was just like, yeah.
well, the reason why I say like I felt like it should have been earlier in the season in the series is because like it felt like, especially stuff with Aisha, felt like I wanted more of that, a little bit more of that, and we only got 40 minutes, and of the 40 minutes of the episode, we only got like 15 to 20 of that, and I think
But
it could have been.
Yeah. Didn't I tell you what I tell you last week?
Yeah, yeah, you did. You did.
I told you last week. I was like, it wasn't Aisha that got the grandmom onto that train. No, it was Kamala. Yeah, it was Kamala. Told you. I told you. I was gonna text you too. I'm like, I told you so. I was like, I knew it. Time travel
paradox. The paradox.
Michael J. Fox type moment happening right there. Well, Harry Potter. I knew I could do it because I already did it.
Here's the other thing too. Do you think this series should have a couple more episodes to it? Because I think 6 isn't long enough. Because I feel like stuff is missing. I feel like stuff is like, especially like out of this episode, it felt like something is missing.
No, I think if they had ended it where I said they should have ended it, it would have been fine. Mm-hmm. But now it feels unfinished and weird because of that extra minute or two that they had.
Yeah. Now the other thing too is the veil being, it killed them immediately.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they were never going to be able to get back no matter what they did. No. It was just going to kill them. So when they got banished, it was like a permanent banishment. Like, nah, you come open this door, see what happened. Now I want to know what they did.
Like what did y'all do?
Yeah.
Like how, Sway?
Like, because usually when it's like, okay, well, we'll find a way back. And I'm like, okay, usually they can get back and walk back through. That part caught me off guard when old girl went in, like, I'm going home, and all I heard was Mortal Kombat fatality.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Flawless victory.
Well, somebody don't want y'all to come back.
Maybe you're not going back.
What did you do? You know? Because they said what they did. They just like, yeah, we got banished.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm sure them touching the veil caused beings on the other side to realize they touched the veil.
Like they were sitting there like, oh hell no, that's them one. No.
Like yeah, we gotta go investigate what's happening over there.
Like, are they trying to touch the? Do they think they're coming back over here? Hey man, go on and light them up. Because that's the only thing that makes sense. I'm like, okay, wow, y'all was never gonna go back home no way. So even if they did try to forcefully open it, all the way up, they still weren't gonna be able to walk in.
Nope.
Which I'm like, okay, that explains that kind of sort of. But yeah, overall, I thought the episode was okay for me. I just feel like some stuff is missing, and it was kind of short on the short side. But you have a point. If they would have stopped it right there instead of doing that extra 5 minutes of Cameron and Bruno, because now that feels like that should have been on the next episode, which is probably going to happen anyway because they love to do recaps. So you probably could have saved that for the next episode. But now I'm like, okay, so what do you do in the next episode? She goes after that department,
the government agency.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like that. That's just a weird pacing that they did for the overall season.
Yeah, so maybe they should have just dropped it at 5 if they weren't going to do. They should have just stopped it at 5 if they weren't going to do that.
I guess it's like the Flash. This is the episode of the season finale for this episode was supposed to be a series finale.
Oh, and yeah.
Last second, they greenlit season 9. They're like, we had the big bad final fight. Yeah. This is the end. And what we supposed to do? We did everything.
Yeah, so I read that and I felt so bad for them. I read that and I felt so bad for them writers because you're like, now people aren't gonna like it because we got to make up some BS.
Yeah, they had to pivot and they had to change the little things and they're like, and okay, we gotta.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Well.
But
I mean, I hope. See, whatever. I don't go down the Flash. The Flash rant. Well, if next season is the final season, we gotta bring back Flashpoint. and how
Okay.
we gotta
if you want them to run a sorcery, fine.
If it's the end, we gotta do it. We started with it, now we gotta finish with it. It's the end.
You're right. You're right.
Gotta do it.
I don't wanna. All right, we can do it. We can do that. Yeah, like I said, this episode was hella short, so it's not like it's a lot, but they do some things in it that are actually pretty cool. So once again, it was an okay episode to me overall.
Yeah. It would have been a great season finale if they did it right.
Yeah, but now, like you said, I don't know what they do for
what's
season
now
finale next week.
Yeah.
Unless this is the way you get her in her suit or whatever and have her big blowout fight against that government agency. I just don't. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that was kind of okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens because, like I said, next week we're gonna wrap this one up, and then what's after this? The Andor series, August 13th is Andor, and She-Hulk is like August 17th, so the week after that. So, yay! Yay! We're gonna be back on the doubles format. Also, I got my tickets for Thor: Love and Thunder for tomorrow, so we'll probably be looking at that. You want to do that next Sunday?
We can aim for it. I was thinking about going today, but I got too much on my schedule. So if I can watch it before next Sunday, yes.
Okay. All right. So it's gonna be a maybe.
What happens? It's a maybe.
Yeah. If not, we'll probably have to bring back our trailer stuff because we're in the middle of it's in the middle of trailer season, and supposedly, rumor has it we're supposed to get that Black Panther 2 teaser trailer sometime next week. So if that happens, we can bring back our trailer lookout vid. So trailer reaction vid. So we can do that. But leave a comment. Let us know what you guys thought about the episode. Let us know what you guys think is going to happen in season finale. Does she get her suit? Let's find out. Vicky, anything you want to pimp out before we get out of here?
Yeah, as always, come on by Fangirl Review on Twitch and YouTube. Also, I will, at the beginning of August, I will also start doing live shows on Pinterest. So Pinterest at Professor White. Come on by over there. Save my idea pins. Help a sister out. But this Monday, I will begin a journey to a new craft. So come on by. Every time you turn around, I'm doing another craft. There's something new. This is a whole new craft. So come on by. Watch me construct the craft and then perform the craft. Come on by.
Should I be worried?
Yeah. Yes, you should. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
All right, just like with the last one that she went a little bit overboard on, I'll just share it out, but I probably won't stay in. But we got the Wing the Podcast tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come by and check us out. We'll be talking about some random stuff that involves release dates and people losing their mind over stuff that they probably shouldn't lose their mind over. Come by and check us out, and we will see you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, thanks for watching. Catch you next week. Peace.